Alright, we're going to teach you how to find the variance and standard deviation of data. You want to pause and read. What I'm going to highlight is the definition for variance. The definition for variance is the average of the squared differences from the mean. Standard deviation is the square root of the variance. Alright, there's some steps here. I would say you don't need to write them down. I think you'll get enough practice in the examples, but if you want to, I'll highlight step 1, find the mean. Step 2, subtract each data set from the mean and then square that number. Step 3, in order to find the variance, you're going to take step 2, total. And then step 4, in order to find the standard deviation, you're going to square root the variance, which is from step 3. All right, here's an example. We want to find the variance and standard deviation of the basketball heights of a team. So we have one person that's 69 inches. We have one person that's 73 inches. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people that are 74 inches, 1 that's 75, and then 1 that's 79. So let's count up how many basketball players are on the team. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 players are on the team. So that's how many data set points we have. Now we're going to go ahead and find the mean. So we're going to add up all of these heights. So we'll take 69 plus 73 plus 74 times 6 players plus 75 plus 79. And we get a total of 740 inches. We have to divide that by 10 players. So when we divide 740 divided by 10, our mean is 74 inches. All right, so now what we have is a table that's set up. It lists all the data set values in our left-hand side of the chart. And we're going to do our next step. This is step 2 of these two columns. So first we're going to do is we're going to subtract from the mean. So we're going to take 69 minus 74. So if you think about that, 69 minus 74 is negative 5. Let me go ahead and put that in there. And then we're going to go ahead and square it. So negative 5 times negative 5 is 25. Now we say 73 minus 74. Well, notice you're going to get negative 1. So negative 1. And then we're going to square it. Negative 1 times 1 is 1. Now we take 74 minus 74. Well, you'll notice you get 0. And you square it, you get 0. So all of these values do not have any difference from the mean. Now we head down to 75. 75 minus 74, you'll notice that's 1. So go ahead and change that to a 1. Then we have to square it. 1 times 1 is 1. Our last one, 79 minus 74, we get a 5. And now we're going to square it. And we get 25. Now we're going to go ahead and add up all of the values in this third column. All right. So when we add up 25 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 25, we're going to get 52. So that is the sum of the squares. All right, now we're going to go ahead and find the variance. In order to find the variance, we're going to take this sum of squares and divide it by your amount in your sample set. So our total was 52. The amount of people on the team, your your sample set was 10. So now when we divide this, we get 5.2. So that is our variance. Now we want to find the standard deviation. So this is our step 4. To find the standard deviation, we're going to square root the variance. All right, so let's go ahead and find that answer. So we square root 5.2. And we get a standard deviation of approximately 2.28. The higher the standard deviation value, the more spread out your data set points are from their mean. The smaller the standard deviation value, the closer together your data set points are to your mean, to your average.